an 800-point upset, and this game took 45 minutes. And as I was walking out of the playing hall with my dad, the mother of one of my friends came up, and she was all smiles. She's like, "May I congratulate you on the quick win? How many moves did your opponent last?" And I think from my look, rumor has it she's still recovering from the daggers that I shot her. It's an unpleasant experience, but I think Max has the kind of position that you want. It's relatively quiet, it's positional, there's not all that much going on here.
Yeah, people just forget that side of things, how emotional it is to recover from, especially what was a 5.5-hour game yesterday for Max. And I've got to say, I like his position. Who would you rather pick here, Daniel?
I like black here, given the time situation. I also think Robert likes to point out the side that controls the pawn breaks, often controls the position. Okay, here, that doesn't tell the whole story, because if you push e5 prematurely and you run into d5, that might actually be pretty unpleasant. But I think Nodirbek is very comfortable. He might do something pretty run-of-the-mill, like knight takes e3 and knight f6. I think what he wants is to find a way to prolong the game. Don't let all the pieces get off the board. Try to find a way to maintain the tension as long as possible and induce some sort of a provocation.
Yeah, that's the thing. Abdusattorov, he's like the nicest guy off the board, but on the board he's a cold-blooded killer, and he'll sense that Max isn't 100% confident after yesterday. A bit affected, probably had a tough time sleeping after that marathon defeat. And yeah, he's one of the leaders, Abdusattorov, now. In order to win a tournament like this, you need to strike a few times with the black pieces. And on paper, at least, this might be a great opportunity. So yes, black is equal, yes, black is fine, but to get more than that might involve some risk. So Max might get his chances if Abdusattorov goes a bit too crazy. But in the meantime, it feels like his first long think of the game, 6 minutes now. He's still got an hour and a half on his clock. We'll let Abdusattorov enjoy the fruits of his opening preparation. And yeah, I think nothing too much to calculate. Let's go to some of the other games. And
done it.
Max. He made that move with 3 seconds, and it was the terminal blunder. No safe square for the king anymore. And Nodirbek, his pieces just land on the right squares. You mentioned it, rook on f1, rook on e8, setting up this trick, this tactic, undermining White's rook on e3, which was the glue holding everything together. He espied this from afar, and he made it happen on the board. Wow.
Yeah.
It's just game over.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Okay, king a3, that's it. Even rook a1 and rook b8 and queen d4. It's just there's a million forced wins at this. Rook a1 is going to happen, I think, and Max is going to resign.
Chess is so cruel. He fought well for so long. Another 65 moves of almost perfect play. Just no big blunders, at least for Max Warmerdam, and punished in the 6th, 7th, almost 7th hour now. Rook b8, it's over. It's over, Daniel. Checkmated this white king, or you lose too much material. It's the end.
Yeah, rook b8, bishop b5, queen d4. You can choose to win material, you can choose to deliver forced mate with a timely check on b1. No, but Nodirbek is gonna just holding himself back. He knows just one last check, literally and figuratively.
I mean, my heart goes out to him. It's just this last couple of days have been so harsh. He deserves a bit of luck after the rest day, Max Warmerdam. He blocks this check, but it will be the black queen that delivers the decisive blows.
Yeah, queen d4, queen c4. You can even just trade queens and win the bishop at some point. Yeah, it's just made 100 different ways. Queen c4. Okay, rook b1, and I think Max will resign after rook b1.
Yeah, the ladder checkmate, the lawnmower, whatever you call it, it will be the black rooks cutting off the white king on the corner of the board. And Max still has his pen in his hand. He is about to resign.
And we still have our pawn in our hand.
We have all the puns in our hand. And rook b1, check. Handshake. Surely now. There we go. Last game of the day. It's a win for Abdusattorov, and he jumps up to join the leader, Gukesh, with 3 rounds remaining. A marathon effort, but ultimately rewarded for his stamina, his perseverance there, Dan.
Incredible, and just blow after blow for Max. Just when you thought it couldn't get more painful, it does. Just insane. It's so hard to endure this, but all credit goes to Nodirbek. That guy's just a genius.
Yeah. Future world champion material judging on this performance.